Derek started talking.
Hey everybody, welcome! It's Tuesday night. We're over here at Rethink Gaming playing Dungeon of the Mad Mage through Discord and Fantasy Grounds. I want to thank Sirenscape, as always, for the amazing atmosphere and music. You've just got to be using it at your gaming table, and I've warned you about this before. We will come around and check. If you want to support this content, there's stuff you can click on. You can subscribe. You could yell at me about how Europeans are really the superior people, or whatever you want to in the comments below.
I think there was a world war over that.
Well, I do want to
not
say,
entirely
in looking at the YouTube statistics, only 34% of my audience is actually from the United States. I don't know where the others are from because it won't tell me that.
Russian bots.
It's Russian bots.
Well, I hope the Russian bots especially enjoyed tonight's game. The last time we played, we were neck deep in Druid Town. We had pulled the sword out of the dragon's head, making it evil. There was some information exchanged about how to descend. And the party was deciding, I think, which direction they wanted to go.
The way with violence. I choose violence.
I suppose we should probably, share a map and stuff.
Maps are good.
Who needs maps?
Sleeping. Sleeping is the direction I would like to go.
Yeah,
Well,
sleep would not be awful.
Only 8:20 p.m., Greg. What are you talking about?
Well, here's the thing. We've some of the party has decided to make the forest angry at us. So, do you want to sleep so close to it?
I'd say like inside would be the best option, and this is.
I can do
inside.
alarms because I'm pretty sure I have a spell slot. Yeah, well, I have a couple. Is it a 20-foot cube?
So you wish to sleep beneath the corpse of the dragon in its treasure room?
That seems like a really bad idea.
There's a bear shit in the woods. Oh yeah, bam, perfect.
I'm not sure.
No one can observe it, so.
Right?
If the tree falls in the woods, why do my parents hate me?
That seems like a really bad idea.
So talk to me, Goose. What are we doing?
I do agree on sleep, but I don't think we should sleep here.
That sounds like some pussy talk. This sleeping in the open has never affected us in the past.
Well, our other option is continue. We have two other options, as I see it: continue exploring further into the woods, or go try to sleep on the river.
Or
And I enjoy sleeping in here.
We could go back into the cave. I don't want to be this close to the forest. The druid chick was surprised last time and was a menace. Imagine if she takes her time, actually plans, and decides to fully kill us.
For a robot that I still don't really know where the egg comes from, you complain a lot. You can't feel pain. Get over it.
Because you're not smart enough to complain.
Who? Punk.
Exactly.
You know what? This robot's kind of feeling a little European to me, boys. Complaining, being obnoxious.
I think we should just
running away when we're trying to fight. Kind of European.
Look, all I'm saying is that it's probably not the smartest thing to sleep here. We can go sleep elsewhere, still have your alarm, do all the same things, but just do it in a different location that isn't as potentially dangerous.
Or, hear me out. You shut up, and we go to sleep.
When you die first, I'm gonna laugh.
I might laugh too, honestly.
Yeah, and I'll get over it.
Well, you'd be dead, so you won't have a choice. So
At least I won't have to hear you complain anymore. Alright, it's ready by time.
All right, is that what we'd like to do?
I cast alarm.
if the party so wishes, I will stick with the party.
If we go like here, I can cast an alarm. Like here, and we just have to worry about one door. Or we can sleep in this corner, it doesn't really matter. I cast alarm in this area.
All
It's
right.
bedtime.
So you're going to cast alarm and not set up any watches, yeah?
When do we ever?
That's what it sounds like.
Gil will wake up.
I do, in fact, sleep for 4 hours.
I mean, we could just let the robot stay up, since he obviously doesn't want to sleep.
I'm just not going to communicate with the retard anymore.
All right, just a second. Okay, clicky the button.
As soon as I wake up, I'm gonna look at the robot. Be like, oh no, we slept in a big bad castle. We almost died.
I'm not getting any sound out of Sirenscape, are you guys?
Not currently.
No.
There it is.
Is
Yep.
that spectator?
It might be.
Okay.
Can you get Matt Mercer to say spectator for us?
Don't think so.
There's a spectator, right? It's like a mini
Oh, yeah.
Bingus.
Here you go.
Spectator.
That's not Matt Mercer.
that's not Matt Mercer, but that will be also accepted.
Good.
All right. So, as you awaken in the morning, what would you like to do?
Make fun of the robot immediately. Because I am completely oblivious to everything around me.
You're the one that cast the alarm spell.
It was inside the room. It fit perfectly inside the room.
Fair enough.
Okay. Why is there smooth jazz?
I don't know, but it seems kind of fitting for what's about to happen.
You like jazz?
That one's called the Inner Forest. I just don't know why the Inner Forest has smooth jazz. That's just weird. Outer Forest has no smooth jazz.
Yeah, no smooth jazz. Yeah, the other one didn't start with smooth jazz.
All right. So, yeah, the first thing anyone who looks outside will notice is that there are a number of woodland creatures assembled around the perimeter of where you have been sleeping. There are giant wasps, brown bears, elks, and trees.
What you're saying is a good warm up.
Oh no, the big bad druid lady got all of her friends to come kill us because we've turned evil. Who would have thunk it?
I swear we killed that cat.
Yeah.
How could this happen to me? I made my mistake.
Would anyone like to go outside?
Isn't there a portal in the corner of this room? In this little.
There is, actually, yes.
I would like to investigate on how to use this portal.
Get old Specky over there by you. All
As the
right.
kids say very carefully.
A door in the northeast corner leads to a smaller chamber with a gate set into the back wall. The arch is engraved with the images of dancing dwarves.
Now, does anybody else with any sort of magical attunement want to help me figure out how this works? Or would you like to go fight the literal army outside?
Oh,
I
I'll
choose
come help
fight.
you out.
I'm fine with seeing how a portal works.
Is there anybody who's... Here, somebody else go in front of me, because you two both know Arcana stuff more than I do.
Yep. So, what exactly are we looking at? It's the dwarves dancing out
Yeah,
on
so it's a
mural.
stone arch carved into the back wall, and it is engraved with images of dancing dwarves.
You getting anything from the skill? Good talk.
Oh, I'm muted. I've been saying things.
Yep.
So can I roll an Arcana to see if there's any sort of interesting magical properties to this?
Sure.
I'd like to help him on that.
Okay.
The action of help has been used.
That's an elk bugle.
A good
You
thing.
needed it.
All right. Let's see. What school am I looking at here? The portal is infused with powerful conjuration magic. You can see the lines through the weave heading deeper into the dungeon. It is also protected by a great magical rune.
Bastion likes shiny things, right?
Should like so anything that looks like it could be sold. Do you want me to make some sort of check?
It's a magical rune. You can see it in the weave. You're not familiar with this type of rune. You've never seen one before.
I'm gonna walk
You
up.
could make another Arcana check
Open sesame!
and attempt to determine what the rune might do. The DC on it is high, but I do see a DC in front of me.
I'm gonna walk up, put it on both hands, rub it together. Open sesame!
Okay. Nothing happens.
I'm gonna go ahead and do that thing and
Oh,
not get it.
jeez.
Good job.
It's unclear what the rune might do.
Well,
Whew,
Hmm. Rock,
I
paper,
think-
scissors?
I think this is our only option.
Flip a coin? I think I have an inkling of an idea of how to activate it, possibly, but we might just get boned on the other side as well, so...
Actually,
I vote we send
Yeah.
the robot here through because he doesn't want to
Give
be
me-
here anymore.
give me one moment. I'd like to talk to the sword, as this was technically its treasure room.
No, the sword was embedded in the dragon's head. But you can talk to the sword, sure.
I'd like to talk to the sword and see if, during its time of being embedded in the dragon's head, if it picked up anything about this gate-looking teleportation possible device.
Okay.
Oh, it's Garfield.
Hello.
Zoralos appears to have woken up from his nap.
Garfield.
Hey Zorlos,
Sorry, what?
we're playing D&D.
We're doing what now? Sorry, I got a little too drunk just this morning.
You're not gonna like what you see outside for a moment, and I'm trying to talk to my sword to see if it knows anything about this portal in the corner of the room that might get us out of this.
My satyr mind is updating.
Yeah.
Okay. What would he know?
I don't know anything. I know the robot's obnoxious, but all I got.
So the sword can tell you that it's impossible to teleport within the dungeon except for use of these portals. All other magical transportation is blocked. The dragon believed that the portal went deeper into the dungeon, but never bothered to learn how to activate it because he knew he wouldn't fit.
Well, I'm gonna graciously thank the sword for the helpful information.
So as Zoralos regains consciousness, he can see that while you guys took a long rest under the protection of the alarm spell, the druid and her allies have surrounded the building in which you're in. The party is considering using the portal in the back of the room. They've identified that it is protected by a rune, but they were not able to identify what the rune might do.
Well, it can't take all my gold again.
Oh,
We
we
could,
said that too
Everyone
loud.
else's gold.
Well, I mean, I can go see what's on the other side.
We could also chuck some of the treasure through it.
Yeah.
We could just chuck a
Whatever's left.
robot.
Is the portal even active?
Portal
No.
is not
Would you
active.
like me to attempt to activate it?
Well, how do we know that the rune is not preventing it from being activated unless somebody approves of us activating it?
Oh, we have no clue, so, you know.
But this
So-
seems to be our only option that doesn't involve fighting all of the woodland creatures.
You can try to open it. I tried to open it earlier and it wouldn't work, so good luck. But
Well, that's because you have an IQ lower than the temperature in Celsius, so...
You say that, but you
I
listened
thank
to
you.
him and allowed us to sleep here still.
are you still
Oh, no.
complaining?
So, yes, I
Hey,
am.
are you dead? No, shut up.
We are very soon possible to be.
But,
Alright. I
but
would
did you
like-
die? No.
I would like
I'm
to
like-
attempt to copy the dance that the dwarves are doing in the mural,
Okay.
as best as my abilities allow it.
Make a performance check.
Oh gosh.
Can I play some music on my pan flute to keep up with the rhythm of his dance?
Of course.
Are you a dwarf or a gnome?
Gnome.
Mm.
Does that give me advantage, or
It
is he
does
helping
not.
me? Okay.
Okay. After practicing for some time, you think you might be able to pull off the dance. It's a long dance. It will take over a minute to perform the whole thing.
All right,
That
fellas. Good
might be
luck.
an issue.
I'm gonna start shaking what my mama gave me. So
Go for it.
Okay, give me another performance check to successfully perform the dance.
oh gosh.
Nice. Okay, so after a minute of going through all of the steps very carefully, the portal does snap open.
I'm a genius. And we all get sucked out into the outer reaches of space and die of suffocation.
Suffocation, no breathing?
And you can see beyond a armory of sorts. There are mannequins and racks of weapons.
Seems
Oh,
better than here.
It
I'm
does.
going to take my chances and walk through.
Yeah, I think we should go in and try to close it from the other side.
Okay, as soon as you breach the portal, the rune fires. Your entire body is racked with magical chaos.
Ouch.
You
My
hear
balls.
I love magical chaos.
you hear the old mage chuckle in your ear.
In your ear.
The next time you do damage, you may re-roll one of the dice.
Hog.
Huh. Chaos. Nice. Is there any possibility that identify would help with the rune?
The rune is gone.
Oh. Okay.
All right, let me get the destination fired up here 1 second.
We have now skipped to level 18.
But we do not get to level up.
We did not pass go, so no, we do not get to
We
collect
don't
our
get-
$200.
As it turns out, you have to visit the level for the level up.
Visit us as a friend.
Okay, and that was Reinhardt, yeah?
Yep.
Suffocation, no breathing. As soon as Reinhardt goes through, I'm immediately headed in. Because I don't trust a robot. I don't know.
I don't
if a
like the
robot
idea
will-
of being surrounded by all of the woodland creatures, so I also would like to go.
I'm gonna take slight offense to that.
Okay, so
You're an okay woodland creature.
who's going next?
I'm going as soon as Reinhardt goes. I'm going in immediately because I do not trust a robot to go in front of me.
Okay, then who?
Then Gil.
While they're all going through, I'm gonna drunkenly count my coins.
Okay.
All 0 of them.
I'm going to
Just to see-
say this is not a good time to do this and try and drag Zoralos through the portal.
And I'd like to look at Reinhardt and say, as soon as they all get through, do whatever you can to close that portal. If you have to punch the fucking pillars, do it.
What does the portal look like on this side?
It appears to be dancing dwarves.
Would
Just do the dance but backwards.
okay. I guess I will try to mimic this dance as well.
It is the same dance.
Oh, awesome.
Hello,
Then
spectator.
I'll just yuck and do it again.
Oh, can I move spectator? Whoa! Whoa! Look at the power.
What are you doing to my poor spectator?
To your who?
Exactly. Bonus points.
Yay!
Anyway.
Did you take those away, right? Because my character was napping. Anyway.
So we're definitely playing the wrong sounds.
So what level are we on now? Do we know?
You don't?
In game, that
I
is.
don't think we know yet.
Do we
Okay.
know what level we're on?
No.
Still don't.
Would you like another performance roll for closing the portal?
Yes.
I also really hope they didn't see us open the portal.
So about
Nobody's
45 seconds into your dance, the portal closes.
Oh, nice. Nobody's got moves like mine, so.
All right. You.
Is it the moves like Jagger?
Even Jagger would be hard pressed to match these moves.
This room has 4 glowing quartz pillars casting bright light throughout the room. There are 20 dwarf-sized wooden mannequins standing in 2 rows of 10. There are stone racks mounted on the west and east walls holding battle axes and war picks. And you just came through a deep alcove in the south engraved with images of dancing dwarves.
Okay, minor crisis averted. Now to figure out where the fuck we are.
Well,
Did we successfully rest in any way, shape, or form?
Yes.
yes.
We did.
Yes, a long one.
Have we used anything that we couldn't just reset the whole party again because I need it? Actually, no, I can just add my key points back on, but I apologize.
Okay.
We're all good.
Either way.
Well, I got my health, so we are good.
Isn't that what we all just want for at the end of the day? Just good health.
Health and key points, yes.
Have you tried putting a banana in your ear?
Hasn't everyone at some point?
Put a banana right into your favorite ear. It's true. So true.
Onward, I guess, to
Yep.
figure out where we are.
Onward and upward.
The door to this room is locked by a massive lock, but it does appear to have a thumb latch on this side.
Hey, I got thumbs.
You don't want to use the sword that says does max damage to inanimate objects.
Would you like to use the sword that does maximum damage to inanimate objects, or would you like to just open the door?
I feel like the thumb hole is more appropriate, but it would have been funny.
Do you wish to open the door?
Yes, please.
I'd like to ask Reinhardt how funny it would be if we convinced Bastion that this was a glory hole.
Yeah?
Just to see if there's any traps.
Oh, I'm not a fan of what they did to doors.
Oh, I see.
You mean fucked them?
Yes, this line of sight.
It extends ever so slightly into the walls, so we get to see through them.
Interesting.
What are walls?
What are walls?
So what else is in this room? Along the walls are the mannequins.
Yes, each of them is armed and wearing armor. If you wish to have dwarf-sized scale mail, battle axes, war picks, or steel shields emblazoned with some dwarven symbol, let me know.
Is the steel shield in any way better than the shield I'm currently holding?
No.
I'd like to pick
But
one up
it's
just
steel.
because it looks cool.
You could say it was a steal.
Okay. Reinhardt would like a shield. In your inventory, sir.
I will now further be unable to tell how much I'm actually carrying.
But anyway,
Alright.
onward and such.
And outward. What are we looking at here on the ground?
That is the same dwarvish runes that are on the shield.
Oh, cool.
Where are we going, guys? Do we know?
We're just going the only way we can.
We don't know where we
so,
are.
Yeah.
I don't
Now,
know where I'm going, but I sure know
Oh.
where I've been, and I
Sorry.
want to go the
Oh.
fuck back there.
Was I on top of Spectator?
No.
Yeah.
Spectator is invisible and is everywhere.
Left and left or right?
Which
Oh,
way did the robot say? No, wait.
this
Let's
way
let the robot
first.
decide.
well, there's nothing this way, so.
All right, robot, you pick left or right.
There appears
I
to now
do not
be
care.
3 choices, actually.
Well, 2. Well, 3.
Robot, left
Left,
or
right,
right.
forward.
Yeah, there's
Forward is a
a
door.
door right here.
Let's
What
let the
a-
robot decide. Which one do you pick, robot?
I don't care. I'm just gonna follow the party wherever they want to go.
See what's.
I was just gonna go the opposite way, wherever you're gonna say.
What's in here?
It's a library of some sort.
Some
One
sort of
second.
Study hall.
It might have been locked. Okay.
You are looking at a library of some sort.
Nice.
Nice. Do I see any kind of good books around?
You actually see 4 Dwergar rummaging through the contents of the room as you enter.
I'm gonna give them a nice friendly howdy.
Howdy, y'all.
Yes, indeed. Do their red frames mean anything?
They seem alarmed at your approach and shout dwarvish battle cries.
I shout, "Do you have time to talk about our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ?"
Better than the robot.
Okay. Is that everybody? Yep, okay. Gil, what would you like to do about these dwarves?
Well, I'd like to take my movement, but I can't.
Sure,
You don't
you
need
can.
movement.
There we go. I'd like to take my 1 in 400 chance to immediately dismember them.
Okay.
Lamau.
By that I mean deal a d6 of damage. And then I'm going to green flame blade with my second attack. No, I'm not.
He tried.
And then with my bonus action, I'm gonna enter my blade saw.
All right.
And that will be me as soon as I get these effects on me.
Alrighty then. I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark on number 3. We're going to take a clear shot, or the steady shot. And they haven't taken a turn yet. Oh, well, actually, since they haven't taken a turn, I'm going to go 5, 10, 15. I go here. And I get advantage. Because of the... Eat. I need to add that sneak attack. No, I just don't. Come on.
Three is not eligible for sneak attack, right? Oh, because you're assassinate. Never mind.
Yeah. And then I shall take just another attack. Okay. That will be me.
Okay.
Okay.
Seems like a nice change of pace from the whole forest.
Yeah.
With extra attack, and then I will move to this one, and I will not bust a key point, just get one unarmed strike on him.
Okay, what had appeared to be a dark spot in the ceiling is actually a cloaker.
Oh no.
It swoops down towards Zoralos.
And swooping is bad.
One bite and one tail, both at advantage.
I think we can agree that anything that pretends to be the ceiling deserves to die.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. Since that hit, it's not actually going to tail swipe you, but it is going to envelop your head. You're blinded and unable to breathe while the cloaker is attached.
That's not good.
Why couldn't that hit the guy that doesn't have to breathe?
So yeah, there's a cloaker on your face. Dwargar 1 is going to enlarge.
Oh boy.
Now he is the size of a normal person.
Dwargar 2 is going to enlarge. Dwargar 4 is going to become invisible. He's right there, but he's invisible. It is Reinhardt's turn.
Well, at least my sword can see him.
Alright. I'm gonna come right over here. And punch.
Good punch.
And I'm gonna do it again.
Thunder, thunder, thunder gauntlets.
He has officially stepped into the ring with me, so.
5, 10, 15, 20. I want to get close enough, and I want to attempt to pull the cloaker off of Zorlos's head.
Interesting.
I want to remove it from my friend.
You'll attempt to.
Okay,
But,
that's a strength check.
Can I use my reaction to help him?
Sure.
You just want me to roll again?
Yes. Insufficiently
better.
strong. The cloaker is firmly attached. Anything else for your turn?
Yeah, seeing as that my Sadie here might be in trouble, not being able to see and whatnot, I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith as a bonus action.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Well, now that as the kids say, shit has gotten real, I'm gonna haste.
Let me guess, Robot, you're complaining about this one too?
Nope, this one seems fine actually. They aggressed first. It's only when we go around kill things for no reason that I have a problem.
There's
Believe it or
always a
not.
reason for something to die. We might just not know it yet.
Eh. Anyway, okay, this Dwergar needs to die.
Like, do you think a baby Hitler should be allowed to live? No.
Wait, why did... Oh, yeah. I
Dwergar
forgot
4
he
is invisible, so.
He is invisible.
Get
Would I, possibly be able to mitigate that in any way by asking my sword where he is in relation to where I just swung?
Sure. Yes, you can do that. You can make one attack with advantage, which should negate the disadvantage.
Okay, and then there's the second attack. Much better. That should not be 18.
Yeah, why did
That
you do...
should be not that.
Plus 17 feels like a lot of damage.
It should
Average
not be plus
Pathfinder damage
17.
roll.
Don't worry.
It should be plus 3.
Okay. Wonder what happened there.
That was from a thing that I'm trying to make the second part, where if you roll a d20, you get the bonus 14 damage.
Oh,
But I thought it was in a separate list and not the same list.
I see. Okay, so let's see. He had... We've exceeded health by 11. How much did you actually roll for?
It would be 4 total because it was a plus 3 and not a plus 17. Yes.
Okay. So
A thorough 13 can be subtracted.
it would have been 5 damage. Makes him no longer unconscious and prone. Okay. Anything else?
And then no, that's me.
I'm going to move my Hunter's Mark over to. Which one's invisible? Is 4 invisible? Right?
Yes.
I'm gonna move it to number 1. I'm gonna
Okay.
take the steady shot. And then steady shot. Yeet. Oops. And then I'm gonna bonk him again. Oop. I'm not gonna bonk him again.
Okay. So, what are my options here?
You can attack blindly or try to pull it off of your head. You will not suffocate for a while.
All right. Well, I've got a pretty good idea where he is. So I'm gonna, I guess, hit him with my light hammer. Is that gonna be a disadvantage?
It will be, but you don't have to do it because you already have the blinded effect on you.
Oh, got you. Okay, I can't, however, roll on him because I'm blinded.
You
Would
can.
you like me to? Oh, well, I can't. Or
Uh,
do I drag it in the combat tracker?
Oh, you mean you can't see as a player?
I can't see the enemy.
Yes, drag it on him in the combat tracker.
All right, here goes nothing.
That's a hit.
Bang. Extra attack. Here we go. Ooh.
Blow is ineffective.
This is not a charm or anything like that. This is physical.
Yeah, he's wrapped around your head.
He has me. All right, so I'm gonna. I am going to. Oh, okay. I'm gonna attempt. I'm just gonna do one unarmed strike, and when I do, I'm gonna try to do a stunning strike. Oh, it's only when I hit. Let's try it out. Let's see what happens. Unarmed strike. Here we go. Nice. Okay. So that is gonna go through. The damage is gonna go through.
Okay.
And then I'm going to try to stun his ass. So he is going to make a Constitution saving throw. He must beat a 14 or be stunned until my next turn.
Constitution save. He saved.
All right. Note that key point, and I am da-da-da.
All right. He's going to moan.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right in Garfield's ear?
Everybody's ear. We get
Oh,
you all
jeez.
targeted here. This will cause you to make a saving throw or become frightened.
Wow. That was a lot of things that just happened there.
A lot of lag.
I also get a.
This
This is not magic, correct?
It
He's
is
just
not a magical ability.
Screaming.
Yeah.
Great.
No magic.
Alright, so if you are frightened, you cannot willingly move closer to the cloaker. Which is a problem for Dwargar 1, who is frightened. I think. Oh no, Dwargar 1 is not? Oh, he's the only one who's not. Never mind. So
I'm not
he's...
frightened.
Well, the only Dwargar. The other two are 1, 2, 3...
Is that within 10 feet of me?
Yes? Sure.
If it is, I'm gonna use my reaction to attack him.
Okay.
That's this one. I'm gonna hit one of those one of these days.
Swing the giant war pick at Reinhardt. Missed.
Oh no.
Well, I guess Dwargar 2 is gonna become invisible. Dwargar 4 is going to disengage and move 1, 2, 3, 4. Since he had to move through your square, Gil, you may make an opportunity attack at disadvantage. If you wish.
And I do wish indeed.
He's already invisible, so you shouldn't have to apply anything.
Okay. Was that number 4?
It is 4, yep.
Yeah.
Alright. And some damage.
It's a hat. A whole 4 damage.
Okay. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Reinhardt.
So am I still allowed to make attacks while I'm frightened?
Yes, they're at disadvantage against the target of your fright.
Okay. Is Dwargar 1 within 5 feet of me?
Yes.
Is Cloaker within 5 feet of Dwargar 1?
Yes.
Fantastic. I would like to, Green Flame punch Dwargar 1 then.
Okay.
Oh. That one was still a disadvantage. Well. That's me, so.
Still in
I'm going. Realizing that I probably won't be able to remove it from my friend, I'm just going to hit the cloaker.
Okay, it occurs to you that because of the chaotic combat situation, it's possible you will damage your friend. But feel free to proceed.
Well, if I have a chance of just hurting him, I don't want to. So I will attempt to remove it again, I guess.
Honestly, I think you should just bisect the Cloaker right now. What's the worst that could happen?
I just, lop off Zorlos's head is the thing that
Hey,
happens
bro.
there.
Like I
It happens,
said,
it happens.
what's the worst that could happen?
Anyways,
I have
More strength.
evasion.
He has evasion from getting his head cut off. No big deal.
Zorlos, did you also want to assist with this one? Or?
I would love to. I don't want to
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Haha!
Phew.
Only good things.
Yeah. No, not enough. Sorry.
Okay. Got bonus actions. What can I do with my bonus action? Is that action? Oh, that's it. I don't want that. Concentration. Concentration. A lot of my stuff's concentration. Oh. I'll just pass my turn, I guess. 'Cause, is that cloaker sounds?
It is.
Hmm.
They're a little sharp on the ear. It is your turn, Gil.
So, if I cast a spell that makes a specific target make a save, would that make Zoralos make a save? If I targeted the cloaker?
You have no information that would indicate that would be the case.
Okay. Blight.
Okay.
Well, it takes half of 8d8.
Cloaker's rolling like a god.
What's the roll on Blight? Wisdom or what?
Cons.
Cons. Nice.
You also didn't put it on the cloaker, so.
Well, it's okay. The cloaker seems to take only half of that half.
Lum.
So would have been
Oh.
38. So it would have been
19.
19 damage on the cloaker. So that puts him into the red. And Zarlos takes 19 damage. As he is also blighted. Anybody but Zorlos who does damage to the cloaker will do half to Zorlos and half to the cloaker, as long as it's wrapped around his head.
Can I,
Oh.
Never mind.
But the cloaker makes it save. I mean, the Zorlos doesn't get the save.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, instead of that, for the second thing, I'm going to do that.
Alright.
Ow. These rolls suck.
We're rolling pretty bad tonight.
And then...
It must be on a European server tonight.
Since the cloaker's on Zorlos's head, would it have a reaction against me if I were to move away?
No.
Well, I believe it's time for a slashing. That was not meant to happen. I dragged the wrong thing. See if it hits first. Okay, so it was meant to happen, I suppose. And then I believe that is all me.
Did anybody else's fantasy grounds die? Oh,
Nope.
there we go.
Nope.
Fuck. Number 4 is right next to me. Is 4 the invisible one?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, 2 is also invisible.
Well, I'm just gonna keep shooting at 4 since I have Hunter's Mark on him. I'm also gonna take that steady shot. And hopefully I don't kill Gil. Oh, that didn't put the advantage on.
That's because he's invisible, so that would have
Oh.
advantage and disadvantage would cancel each other out.
Wait, I thought you said number 2 was invisible.
They both.
Number 4 and number 2 are both invisible.
I
He's
attacked
shooting at number
one.
1.
Cool.
Oh, you're feared, so you had a
Oh.
regular roll, and then you just had a disadvantage roll. So
I didn't realize that. I thought I passed the fear.
Okay.
Alright, so fear just makes it to where I have disadvantage on an attack against it or can't move towards it.
According to Fantasy Grounds, that has dropped.
Yep.
Oh. Ah.
The duration expired.
Cool beans. I still have disadvantage against it anyways because I can't freaking see. So
Right.
we're going for it. I'm gonna try to. Let
You also have been unable to breathe for approximately like
Shush.
like
18
18
seconds.
Yeah.
And that +9 is really coming in handy. There it is. And I'd like to bust 2 key points, or sorry, 1 key point for 2 unarmed strikes this time because I really don't like not being able to breathe, as my wizard friend has pointed out.
Yeah. I could see why you
So-
wouldn't like that very much.
Yeah, I tried to stun it last time, didn't work, so now I'm just gonna try to beat it to death, right in the neck, just right in its thick old neck. Here's number 1. Gosh. Ooh. And here's number 2. Dang.
Harsh.
Actually, I might. Well, I won't do anything. Oh gosh. Okay, I'm so close to death. I'm gonna go ahead and just do something cool and bust some key points to make this attack hit. So I'm going to bust with my ability to be focused aim. When you miss with an attack roll, you can spend 1 to 3 key points. It increases the attack roll by 2 per each. So I'm going to start with 4, and I can do this just. Oh man, I don't know if I have to do them all at the same time or not. I guess that'd be up to you, Bob. Because I can bust 3 and hit with a 16 for sure. If I busted 2, it would be at a 14, and I honestly do not know.
If the rules don't say you can't, then fine with it.
All it says is you can spend 1 to 3 key points after you miss, potentially turning the miss into a hit, period. And-
Okay. So you can spend as many as 3.
Okay, so that's my question would be if I spent 2 and then it still didn't work, would I be able to have spent that third one? I'm just gonna screw it. I'll just bust 3, hit with a 16 for sure, try to kill this thing. So I'm going down to the freaking 3 key points.
Yeah, so you can hold your breath for 1 minute. Your constitution is +0?
Yeah.
Yep. So 1 minute,
It-
and then you drop to 0 hit points.
It's okay. I also know that Zoralos is going crazy, not being incapacitated like this. So I'm gonna hit it one more time with that unarmed strike.
Okay.
Does a 16 hit? I should ask.
A 16 does hit.
Okay, here's damage.
Okay.
Oof.
Cool beans. Gosh, I'm real mad at this thing. This dick bat.
Oh?
The cloaker calls out to the darkness, and 3 more appear. Dwargar 1 once again swings a gigantic war pick at Gil. He missed. Dwargar 2 is gonna disengage and run. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I know this is really late, but when he got within 10 feet of me, I'd like to use my reaction.
He is invisible. Can you see him?
Is he invisible? Fuck.
You're a
Otherwise-
robot. You don't have X-ray vision and like thermal
I
vision and
did-
stuff.
Otherwise, I'd let you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Bet you're still running on Windows 95 too.
Why were these
Windows 97.
why were these ceiling bats just hanging out in the library?
Reinhardt.
Well,
Where else would you hang out as a ceiling bat?
Yeah.
okay.
Also, still, where the fuck are we?
So, when Fantasy Grounds does a pointer, does it show the diameter or the radius as the number?
Radius.
The radius.
As a pointer?
I would like to. Does that get Dwargar 1 as well? He's taking up like that corner square right there.
Yes.
Awesome. Going to.
We actually had this, by the way, really quickly. Are we using corners for radii or centers? I don't care which, but let's be consistent.
I've been using corners, but it just says for shatter centered on a point. So
Yeah. The player's handbook uses centers. Xanathar uses corners. We can use corners. It makes every spell just a little bit bigger. Okay.
That guy, and I can't target the other ones.
Weird.
I can move them. Woo!
Oh, we can move these guys? Hey, look at
Yeah.
that.
Strange how that works. That's fine. I'll take care of it.
All right. Bada bing. Bada boom. Oh, those are some good numbers. So, wait. What did that magic say earlier?
What magic?
The rune. What did that rune say to me earlier, Bob?
What? You just chuckled at you?
Something about your next attack roll being able to be re-rolled.
Yes, you can re-roll one of the damage dice on your next attack roll.
Actually, I'm good. I'm not gonna do that.
I don't. Does he get to hold that? Because the way you worded it was just your next attack roll.
It would have happened already if I
Oh.
couldn't hold it because I punched earlier. So.
It lasts until used.
Okay, cool. So that is me.
Can't see Drogar number 2. He's invisible. I'm going to lay on hands Zorlos because he got hurt a little bit there.
Oh yes, can I see now?
Yes.
Huzzah. Holy shit, that Dwargar got huge.
He's invisible, but yeah.
Large. Holy shit, that... Where'd they go?
And that's my turn.
Okay. Are you doing anything to prevent the invisible Dwargar from retreating?
I don't believe I would know that he is there. Unless... what type of action is asking my sword where something is?
It is an interaction.
I would like to ask my sword where in relation to me any invisible Dwargar may be.
Okay, the sword would communicate that vaguely enough to attack it with disadvantage.
More importantly, does it communicate it enough that I can cast a spell in the general direction?
Yes.
Okay, So I need a pointer.
Greg's about to firebolt me in the bunghole. I can feel it.
Gonna frost cone.
I am in fact going to frost cone in such a way that it only hits the Dwergar as best as possible.
You did Bastion too. Well, nobody would care.
Have you thought about
But
the book?
Oh no. A
oh
copy
no, the
of
books are
Reader's
gonna have
Digest.
0. They're gonna have 0 movement speed.
Okay.
Anyway, con save for the Dwergar.
All right.
He has 0 movement speed until he uses his action to break out of the ice.
Okay.
Which brings up the additional thing of, is there now just a formation of ice with 2 footprints in it that we can all see?
Yes.
And would that help with the disadvantage thing?
Yes.
Okay. It's a good time to have haste actions. We're gonna Terry-Light. Shit. It was so close. We're gonna do it again. Okay.
Alright.
Now, whether or not Bastion is smart enough to notice the random ice formation in the ground is another matter.
Honestly, would I be smart enough to put 2 and 2 together like that?
Yeah, I would think so. You just saw a spell go off beside you. You just saw Gil attack in that direction and strike something.
I have to read something quick. Okay. I'm gonna walk up to it, pull out my dagger, stab him. Or I'm gonna move Hunter's Mark over to him. Colossus Layer also counts for that. And then I'm with Gil, so do I also get sneak attack, correct?
Yes.
I just don't get the advantage.
Right.
And I'm just gonna stab him. Said I'm going to stab him. Aha! Oh, wrong dice. That felt like a lot more dice than it should have been.
Yeah, that was a lot of dice.
It should have been a d4 plus 3 plus 6, or plus a d6 plus a d8 plus a d6.
You only needed to do 5, so
I mean, he's dead, but you know.
Okay. So yeah, you and some bodies are in a library. What would you like to do?
I would like to cry.
I'd like to grow my distrust of ceiling tiles.
I want to start examining some of the literature around here to see if we have any sort of hint of what level we're on.
Okay.
Also like to do that.
You only can investigate.
I'm pretty good at investigating.
Yeah, you can do investigation.
Big rolls tonight, boys. Huge.
Oh, Amy.
Yeah, here, let a real man show you who's boss.
Please roll a 1.
The funny thing is, it's still better than your roll.
Okay, so you are in a library full of religious texts to a dwarven deity, but that's as much as your investigation has revealed. They're very brittle, and you've already damaged some of them by handling them.
Man,
I
I
can
wish
read-
Strazig was here. He could tell us what this is all about.
I can read Dwarvish,
you know
and
stuff.
I'm religious. Does that help?
If you'd like to make a religion check instead, you certainly could do that.
How the hell does Reinhardt know Strauss?
They're buddies.
It does not help.
Okay, so not every D20 is broken.
I'll just say I don't want to test mine just for.
I mean, you know.
It's just Stelio and Reinhardt.
All right. Well, I'd like
I think
to.
I didn't get
I'd
the
like to get the hell out of here.
yeah.
Fair.
I think I didn't get the Fantasy Grounds update. Something's definitely bugged.
I definitely did, and it feels like something bugged. New patch broke.
Would we like to
Do we read the
investigate
patch
the
notes?
store?
I'd like to put my ear up to it and perceive what may be happening on the other side. Haven't done that in a long while. I'm feeling a little nervous.
Okay. Is that what the 17 is about?
No, I'm trying to get my perception. I just can't seem
Okay.
to get. There it is. Boom.
Your ears detect no sound on the other side of the door.
Is this a bone? Am I looking at a bone on the ground? In front of the door? No, it's a bench. Okay,
Looks like the handle.
Yeah, it's door handle.
forgot there was two of them.
I don't know if it's just me, but Zorlo sounds like he has moved into a tunnel.
Yep. Same.
Sounds like you've knocked your mic away from your mouth.
How about now?
About the same.
It sounds like it was to change to like a camera mic or something.
So what are we doing?
Open sesame.
I'd like to inspect the door to see if I can open it.
It has a big old door handle on the side. Does
Awesome.
not appear to be locked.
Awesome. Well, you know what they say.
Bibbity boppity, abolish
Better in
private
than out.
property.
Yes,
Okay.
it is much better now.
There are walls carved with frescoes depicting dwarves defending their mountain homes against Ankites, purple worms, umbra hulks, and other burrowing monsters. Standing in the room are 5 crude wooden constructs resembling donkeys. Each of these has a body made of a wooden keg turned on its side, a head and neck made of wood and sackcloth attached to one end of the keg. At the other end is a tail made from a straw broom. Each keg is held up by 4 2-foot-long peg legs.
I'd like to inspect the kegs for ale.
Elio's getting flashback about other dwarvish frescoes and is just avoiding eye contact with all of them.
The kegs appear to be empty.
I'm gonna mutter something in Sylvan about how this is a terrible use for kegs.
Okay.
I'm gonna come over here and inspect in the same fashion I inspected the other door, this door, and its properties on the other side.
You hear no sound coming from the other side.
I'm gonna tell Reinhardt to open the door.
All right. Well, that door seems to be smashed.
Yep. Are we gonna go check it out?
Well, I mean, based on the way the door was smashed, I would say that the danger came from that room and is now elsewhere. So I think if we're wanting to find something interesting, we go up.
We should split the party.
All of us go one way, Bastion goes the other way. Sounds great.
It's a great idea, honestly.
Do we want to go up at all?
Nah. What is up?
Gil's looking at a door, or was.
Yeah, there was a door back here.
Do we want to?
It's just more and more hallways, honestly. So
Okay,
Always,
here
always.
are claw marks left by some sort of gigantic creature. The tunnel behind you is new, freshly dug earth.
Guys, I don't know.
what are the chances that the thing that broke the door made this tunnel?
Very high, I'd say.
You see where
Mhm.
that? You see this new door down here? We could follow it. By your logic, I think which sound seems sound, we could go down.
True.
I'm gonna check around this here corner. Ah, yes, more tunnel.
Much more
No.
hallway.
Much
No,
more.
I
hole.
forget the
Really
next
good
part of the
hole.
word, but the next part is secret tunnel.
Should we go down towards the broken door, number 2?
Would
Go
there
downwards, yeah.
would there be a way to tell if these tunnels were dug from the outside in, or did they start in this hallway and dig out?
They broke through the wall into the hallway.
Okay. I think we should go check out the door.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd say downwards.
Okay, the room that Gil is passing through has 3 large wooden wardrobes that have been pulled over and smashed on the floor. The southern door is smashed to bits.
I'll go ahead and ask the question. Does it look like they busted through the door from this side?
Yes.
Nice. Double door?
There's a really big chamber to the right.
Yes, there is. I'm surprised we can see all the way to the other end.
Delio, make a
I'll be honest.
perception check.
When we walk into this room, I'm going to cast Pass Without a Trace on all of us, and I would like us to snick.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to do the same thing to this door. See if I can hear anything on the other side.
Can we roll a stealth check, boys?
No.
Sure. Damn.
It's 22 for me. And add 10 to all these. Oof.
Oh.
Okay.
Did I hear anything?
You
with my
don't
innate?
hear anything with an
Except for Reinhardt.
Well, is the door locked or unlocked?
I'd like
Can
to
we tell?
stealthily turn the handle.
The door will open.
I'd like to stealthily check out the other side of the door.
Okay.
Oh.
Sorry.
Just kind of peek my
You
head.
see giant dwarven statues wielding battle axes and standing in front of the door to the north. This room is brightly lit by 4 quartz pillars.
I'm gonna gesture for the people to come in with me, behind me. I'm gonna nudge
number
Reinhardt
1?
and point at the door, the big door. Let's say.
I was kind of thinking of door number 1 as well. What happens when I get close to door number 1? Anything?
As you get to about here, the dwarven statues enter combat positions.
Oh.
Oh shit!
Well.
I'll say out loud.
How do we feel about these fellows?
That's how I feel.
Are these objects that would be able to be dealt max damage with a certain pilfered sword?
They are not. They are
I believe they're
constructs,
technically creatures.
but they are creatures, yeah.
I would like to ask them, look at them right in their horrible eyes, and ask if they have a name. Do you have a name? It's either one of them.
They do not seem to respond.
I'm gonna do like 6 seconds of a jig and see if they respond in any way.
They don't. If you move toward them as though you're going to approach them, they tense up, but otherwise, nothing.
Didn't someone here say they speak Dwarvish?
I speak Dwarvish.
You wanna talk to the old statues here, Mister?
Yeah.
Let's talk everything out.
Interesting that you want to speak to inanimate objects that have probably less intelligence than other things, but yeah, sure. I will speak in Dwarvish to the statues.
If
and
these statues
ask-
are inanimate, then you're inanimate.
They are construct.
What lies beyond the door? We'll see what's behind the door. See if it's worth our time.
No response.
Okay.
What are the requirements?
Might as well go south.
If I walk up in between them and they advance to me and they both miss, I can get them to kill each other.
Yeah.
Let's kill them. There's 5 of us and 2 of them. I'll look at the group for confirmation. You know what Bastion says.
Bastion says 6.
Would you like to fight these? Do we want to see what's beyond the door?
I have no qualms fighting these. This is just some sort of security system.
He's got no qualms. See, he's got no
Alright.
qualms. The guy with qualms might as well be.
An
eating
ant
qualms.
has no qualms
Screw
with
it.
the boot.
Well, it seems like 'tis the clobbering hour. So
Qualms is going last, though.
No qualms. Remember, no qualms.
Yeah,
This
but I
time.
think that's my new nickname for you. I think if you had
Qualms
a
the
brand name,
robot?
it would be Qualms.
I'm sorry that you have so much problems with me calling out blatant.
No, I have no problem with your qualms.
He has no qualms with your qualms.
I have no qualms.
Okay. Helmed Horror B1 is going to prepare a battle axe attack for anyone who comes within reach. As is Helmed Horror B2. Zoros, it's your turn.
Okay. I would like to. Well, I really am going to step about. Well, in
That's
the
loud.
most Fantasy Grounds acceptable, Babo acceptable way. I would like to right in between them. Just
Okay.
inch a little bit closer. Like, I mean, I'll be in Reinhardt's space if necessary. I just want to be at an equal distance between them.
Okay.
And then I would like to.
You will play.
You know what? I'm just gonna see what we're dealing with here. I want to get close enough to where one of them will swing at me. About here, let's say.
Okay. So, yeah, that's B1. He's going to use his prepared action to swing a battle axe at you. And
Huzzah.
miss.
All right, I'm gonna go at him. See what I can do.
Okay.
What kind of damage he takes. The answer is not much, guys. It's not much damage. Ooh.
Push it.
I'll go ahead and bust another key point to do another unarmed strike. Oh shit!
Nice. The dice like you.
All right, and then
I
with
wish the
those
dice liked me that much.
I'm going to
Get to lop off a limb.
with those dice. I'm going to move, disengage to about. I'm gonna right in between them in this weird awkward space, and I'm gonna look Helmed Horror B2 right in the eyes and see if he was gonna swing at me.
Yes.
And if he does,
is.
I think I'm going to try to get him to hit Helmed Horror B1, if that's an option. Okay, it did miss. If you'll allow me, I would love to get a tipsy sway here. Which is whenever a creature misses you with a melee attack, you can spend a reaction to cause them to hit one creature of your choice, other than the attacker that I can see within 5 feet of me.
Sure. Well, you missed him as well.
No, it hits him.
Oh, it hits. Oh,
It
okay.
hits him.
Okay.
That is the good part about it, is that he just does that damage that he would have done to me. Bad news is I do have to bust a key point.
Okay.
He partially resisted that shit. There it is, and that is mine.
Okay. Just gonna come right up here. And I'm gonna open my character sheet again. And hit him with a good old right hook. Hit him with a good old right hook.
I'm gonna go ahead and use my action to expend 3 charges of a certain sword in order to use polymorph.
What you talking about, Willis?
So, I'm going to target Helmed Horror B with Terrialize Polymorph. The only question is, so I don't have Polymorph on my actual spell list, so
Sure.
seeing if I have any Wisdom save things, because it would be the same DC. I don't appear to have any wisdom saves that I can force things to make.
Well,
But it would be a 15 of a wisdom save for that man to be not polymorphed.
doesn't help very much.
Yeah, no, I pulled up polymorph, but it doesn't let me drag the saving through.
Okay, which one are you targeting?
Number 2.
Okay, so it saves with advantage.
Oh.
Otherwise is susceptible, so we're making a wisdom saving throw.
Yes. With a 15. That's the DC.
It's saved.
Alright. Well. That's lame.
All right, boys and girls. So, did we figure out if my bow is considered magical or not?
It is.
It is, yeah.
Okay, I'm making my steady shot. Yeah. Hey, this man's dead. Why is it having 1.5 million die?
Because you're probably putting the effects. Oh yeah.
Well, D8, okay,
Yeah,
so
that's
yeah,
accurate.
that's okay. Pop that though. So it's partially resisted even though it's a magical weapon?
Because you don't have the magic effect on the weapon, you need to put it on there.
Need to put where it's got piercing damage on the longbow. You need to put in a comma, and I think it's magic, not magical, but magic. So that was on Helm Tor B1.
Yes.
Fine, we'll just play it again. Okay.
Am I too close to B2?
No.
That's me.
I'm gonna walk up and bop the bands, or attempt to bop the bands with the rolls tonight.
Okay.
That wasn't a bad roll. You just got really high SP apparently. Extra attack. And as a bonus action, I'll use my Polearm Master extra attack. That's my turn.
All right. We're going to do 2 battle axe attacks, one on Zorlos, one on Reinhardt. Zorlos. To hit. Reinhardt. Oh boy.
Ow.
Looks like he's about to go a couple rounds now. With you. Oh wait, just kidding. He's not gonna do any actual damage.
Okay.
Nope.
I'm going to slide into his hip pocket and beat the shit out of his kidneys and intestines.
Okay.
You need to tort him up.
He is going to have some torque. Alright, going to very sadly, very carefully bust my last 2 more unarmed strikes on this guy. So that I may disengage back behind Reinhardt. And I'm gonna drink. What kind of action is it to drink a health potion?
Full action, man.
We can do it as a bonus action if you guys want to. I've been letting the other
actually-
group do that.
I popped my bonus action as well. I'm just gonna drink the last bit of this flask of wine that I have. There's just a couple dribbles left. It's finally done. So, as my my interaction with my habits.
Okay.
All right.
Finish off the wine.
Oh, lay down.
We're gonna try. I'm not gonna lay down. Actually, thank you very much. I'm gonna try to hit him with the right hook again.
Talking to Peppy Man.
Right
Peppy
hook.
Like, you go, girl.
Okay. Fuck it. Gonna sliver its mind.
And sliver. It failed its save.
So it takes that much damage of psychic, and then also the next time it makes a saving throw, it subtracts a d4 from it before the end of my next turn.
Okay.
And
Is there an
then,
effect you can put on it in the spell?
Weirdly, no.
Okay.
Good old optional spells. And then I'm going to smack him. Maybe. No, I'm not.
Bring out your dead!
Indeed.
Bring out your dead! I'm gonna make that standing shot still. And miss. Hell yeah, brother.
Oh, that was better.
Bring out your dead!
A lot of ones there, buddy.
Still breathing.
You know what? This is our friend now.
I feel
We-
happy.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit like eventually, and it'll make me feel real good.
I think I've hit like once tonight.
I have crit more than I think Jacob has hit.
Absolutely.
Might be more than both he and I have hit combined,
I've
honestly.
crit twice for sure, and I think maybe 3 times.
All right. We'll do it again. We'll do one for Gil.
Never mind. I don't have a way to make that not happen.
And one for Reinhardt.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
This is like the first time an opponent has actually hit me in quite a while. I'm impressed. Maybe we should let him live, guys.
You
As
should
soon
let him
as
live.
Reinhardt says "let him live," I'm gonna light hammer him right now.
I'm definitely not saying this because of my inability to perform.
You know how he hits
On the
little old
battlefield.
man?
You know, they make little blue
And
pills for that, Reinhardt.
No, they don't.
We've
That's
been,
literally
we've
what,
been
what
mentioning.
these pills are meant for, or for when you can't perform.
I was the man trying to get this guy put on the cart, and I hit him in the head with a frying pan
Yeah.
and knocked him into the cart of
Bring
death.
it, you dick!
All right. Shall we see what they were guarding?
Yes.
Perhaps.
It was
Watch it
cool.
be even
It's-
more dangerous stuff.
Is it just a big room of ligma? I'll be upset.
I'm gonna slap your nuts.
You're gonna love my nuts.
We're opening the door.
Does anybody want to like check out the door to make sure we're not gonna get blown up when we touch it?
Open sesame!
Sounds good. Sounds good from here. My passive perception hasn't detected anything
How do you know?
because I would have been notified. Because that's how passive perception works.
Oh yeah.
Indeed, you've
I'll-
not heard anything.
I'll just open up the door then, I guess. Or attempt to.
Well, it explodes because it was rigged with C4. But
It explodes because
MacGyver
it's
himself.
not meant for robots.
It's actually been enchanted with Fireball, and the first person to activate it just gets a Fireball in their face.
Evasion.
Is it not letting you open it?
Oh, I didn't know if you were gonna say anything flavor-wise.
All right.
There's no I in team, but there is 9 eyes, and I don't care how small the room is. Fuck it, I cast Fireball.
there seems to be a lot of cave around this door.
4 statues representing dwarven deities. You recognize Moradin right away.
More of
Stand
who?
in niches in the corners of this room. Laying at the foot of one of them is a tiny tapered cylinder of worked brass.
How tapered.
It appears to be a mouthpiece for a musical instrument.
Ah,
Well, either it's shiny meant to stab people or shiny meant to sell. I'm gonna walk up to it. Like to.
All right, it's in the party sheet. Would you like it in your inventory?
Yes.
All right.
I'm going to attempt to play it.
If you purse your lips, you can blow through it, and it makes a sort of trumpety sound.
Doing a time check for people. It is 10 p.m.
Oh no.
Not too late to put this right up to Stelio's ear canal and blow it as hard as I can, and then say, and that's what it was like when my head was in that bat thing. What do you think about that?
I don't know if that came over the mic or not, but
Well,
if you're talking about this tiny toot that came over a little bit ago,
that's it. That's what it sounds like.
I did not hear the tiny toot.
I didn't either.
Well, I'll do it again. Ready? Here comes the tiny toot. Oh, that didn't work. Hold on. There you go.
Yeah.
Didn't hear it.
No.
that one sadly peaked it. I heard the first one myself.
I heard the failed attempt.
Weird.
great.
Anyways, toot.
Would I be able to possibly cast a
Investigate.
ritual identify with that that
can
thing?
look
See if
at
it's
it.
magic.
I'll hold it
Certainly.
in a pool while
Are we
you-
going to hole up in this room so you can do that?
think so.
For 10 minutes.
1 minute. Well, yeah, it's
It's
10
as
minutes.
a
that's
ritual.
right.
It's 10 minutes if I don't want to cast a spell slot.
All right. While we were doing that, does anybody want to make a religion check to try to identify these dwarven gods?
I'll take a crack at it. You want one for each?
No, one is fine.
Okay.
You can take it in
Or one
advantage
for
since
each
you have
if it's
plenty
terrible.
of time. Yeah, that's fine. That's successful. So, it's Moradin, god of creation, Baron our true silver, god of hearth and home, Clanigan Silverbeard, god of battle, and Marthamore Doolan, god of exploration.
So these all seem to be neutral or good sounding.
They are all, yes. Good aligned gods.
Nice.
The identify reveals no magical properties at all.
Good thing I didn't use a spell slot.
Would I be able to tell if there was some sort of reason why that was that? What statue was that at, by the way?
It was lying on the floor at the feet of the god of battle.
So it might be like a mouthpiece for like a war trumpet or something.
Could I rig it up to my pan flute somehow?
Yes.
I wanted to make it like, because I assume it's gonna be too big for one of the pan flute holes, so I want it to be when I blow into it, it makes a harmony of toot.
Okay.
And maybe any other property like this battle hardened toot stick.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
Okay. Well, then I think we will stop here for tonight.
Bippity boppity, abolish private property.
I want to thank everybody who's watched along so far. Don't forget to comment and click the things and start a flame war in the comments because it always feeds the algorithm. We will see you again.